Welcome to Decolonial Love in Lent, day 23. Today, we're reflecting on gratitude, grace as an alternative to meanness. And today we face a difficult question. How do we practice gratitude in a world full of suffering and meanness? 1 Thessalonians 5 reads, "Give thanks in all circumstances." Well, let me be honest. I find it challenging to check that box. I don't know about you. Gratitude feels particularly difficult in such a time as ours. We live in time of war. Thousands of families buried under rubble in Gaza. Children violently separated from their parents by the so-called law and order in our country, funded in part with my taxes. Entire minoritized communities treated as disposable. Ours is a time of meanness, mockery, and arrogance. And meanness begets meanness. Arrogance calls for arrogance. Meanness grows when we believe life is a competition. When we think I earn everything I have, or that the suffering of others is not my main priority. I have to make it no matter what. But God has a way to turn us around, to show us the other way if we are careful looking and also willing to listen. Grace. Yes, grace. We cannot win it, generate it, replicate it, on it. Grace reminds us that life itself is a gift, not a possession, not a reward, not a trophy, a gift. There's nothing we can do to earn it. We can only respond to it with gratitude. Gratitude begins when we recognize that grace is the very reason we are still alive, the source of our existence. Gratitude is not naive optimism. It's not a self-centering technique, self-regulation technique. It is a spiritual resistance in a toxic world of meanness. It refuses the logic of scarcity as the template of life. It interrupts the culture of entitlement, and it exposes the illusion that we are self-made, living in a social bubble. Jesus himself practiced gratitude even in suffering. At the Last Supper, hours before the cross, he gave thanks. Which means gratitude is not dependent on comfort. It is rooted in grace. So here's the question let ask us today. In a world that rewards meanness, will I multiply resentment or cultivate gratitude? Because gratitude does something extraordinary in us and through us. It disarms bitterness, it restores dignity, and reminds us everything we have is grace. You're welcome to continue walking with us at your own pace. See you tomorrow.